Morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to my channel. How many of you have leftover cardstock and scraps? I thought I will make a craft along with me, something scrappy. So what first of all is I'm going to corner punch them because I prefer them done this way. And we're going to make a scrappy pad. And we want to make it look cute. So I normally add a cover to the back, but let's ink it over. So we start with inking, and this scrappy pad is 3 inches wide by I can't see. It is 3 inches by 7, I think. But anyway, we're not going to stress it out. You can make it any size to suit your journal. You can make it as tall as your journal. You can make it as thin as your journal. What I like to do, because this is going to be my cover, is ink it well. Because we can. And it's really good if you're doing scrappy patties, or I call them scrappy patties. I thought I did a tutorial and I think I lost it. I don't know how, but I like making sure it looks cute because, like I said, it's a scrappy patty and it's just something that we can make look interesting. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ink up my stamp, make sure it's in the right direction. And because it's not tea dyed this, we've got to break it up. So I just normally just use my stamp, just break it up. And then it doesn't look so bad because it's so white. So any script stamp will do. And let's break the starkness of it. And then it's a matter of deciding which one's my back and which one's my front. So I'm deciding that that's what it's going to be. And then I find all my scraps. So I've got leftover book pages. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these to the right height. So give me 2 seconds. Okay, so my something scrappy is actually 6.5. So it's 3 by 6.5. Now what I do is I want to round the tops and the bottoms because I can. But that's how I work. So you don't have to do this. You can have it squared. I just think it looks nicer if it's done properly. But that's me. You know, like if I'm creating something, I like to think create it with care. Oops. And this is not going to work on me. because it catches. They don't last long, so I will only round the ones that are really going to be showing, because we don't want it to show through. So it's just a fun little technique, and it looks cool. Look, it doesn't have to be straight, your paper, but like I said, it's nicer if it's rounded. Get a bit of vellum. I've got one that does multiples at a time, but I don't know where it is. So, but it doesn't matter. And these scrappy pads can be decorated to whatever you want them to be decorated as. So we'll even decorate this. This is like why I like doing this sort of stuff, because it adds something else to your journal. Like I said, I did make a video, and I did make the scrappy, but I can't find it. So then it's basically alternating my papers. So I might put that one there. I might put that one there. I might put that one. I'll corner it. Like I said, those ones don't particularly have to be cornered. It's mainly the ones that will show through that we've got to definitely make sure that are cornered. And these are fun. Fun little projects. Add another bit of character to your journal. So this is really vintage paper, so it'll go nicely in there. But yeah, I'm not trying to be in a fuss spot or anything like that. It's just adding a bit more character to my journals is what I want to do, and give you more writing space. So and look, like I said, these are fun things to make. I'll put that in the back. And that one can have a bit of a... This is a fair few pages, but believe me, it will be okay. It will fit through your sewing machine if you're going to sew. If not, you can staple it. So, that's my front. I might do a bit of a break up there because for some reason that's got white in it. And I don't like seeing white. But see how quickly it is you can break up. Now I want it all to be lined up that way. And I've got to make sure that this is correct. And make sure it stays even. And now I'm just going to run the sewing machine across. So just give me 2 seconds. Sorry guys, I'll be with you in a second. sewing machine's decided to unthread itself just when I want to sew with it. Okie dokie. So there you go. There's our pad. You've got quite a few pages in there. You've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's front to back. Then you can start decorating your something scruffy. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to decorate mine. Just going to make sure this is only one or... it's more than one. I thought it was sort of a bit too thick. So in this, if you're putting a doily over it, my suggestion is to glue it on the center. And that's all I'm going to do. And I'm not bothering to put it in the back because you'll see why. So we'll start with gluing. These look really, really nice in journals. And like I said, we're just decorating this to make it look extra special. These can be sent as happy mail. They could be sent for anything, really. And then I just lightly... I don't want to take the whole whiteness from it because I just think it gives it that character. Then I want to layer something... because it's about making it look pretty. There was some other lace around here somewhere. Oh, this is the piece I wanted. So I'm just adding a bit of character to it because it doesn't have to look plain. That'll go nice there, actually. Now, what else do I want? Do you know, when you're doing this sort of stuff, you can just decorate to your heart's content. That's the beauty of adding things to your projects, you know. Look, you can't go wrong. You really can't. You find your bits and pieces. You find whatever elements you can to add to your something scruffy. And that's what I always try and do. Just adding and placement. It's just fun. So, what I'm looking for now, and I thought I had it before, I'll just get another one. Because like I said, we're adding something. We want to make this different. You know, we want to decorate. This was off an old earring, and I love using pieces of old junk earrings. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put this pin through. Oh. Okay, that's not it yet because I still want to add something else. So like I said, I'm just adding elements that I think might go. Oops. And where's that? Now that's going to be added. And I'm going to glue that down a bit. Because like I said, this is about adding a bit of character to your something. Oops. Do you know what? I honestly used the wrong grip glue. But that should hold it down because I have used this sort of glue before. But my Fabri-Tac. So, Fabri-Tac it is. It would have eventually stuck down with the glue and it would have held because it does. It honestly does hold. You'd be amazed how much the glue actually holds. It just, art glitter glue can give you that bit more time to actually play. And I really like that because it's a bit of bling. Now, I want to so we're going to go down here. And what I'm going to do is just add a bit more fabric glue so that's not flapping around. I really, really like utilising all bits and pieces, like anything that's going to oomph it out a little bit. And if that means adding a bit of lace down here, I'll add a bit of lace down there. Oops. I might be doing it on the other side too. Because these look cute. Like I said, for Happy Mum, for inside your journal, these will work. So I'm going to glue it down there. And I like the roundness of what this creates. And nope. And that's what I mean, you know, you learn to actually muck around and see what works for you. I believe it needs a smaller button. And it's a matter of finding my buttons, which are down here somewhere. I know that much. Buttons are your best friends, you know. If you've got buttons, add them to your journals. They are so much fun, and you can just literally create and create and create with them. I've got to choose something that's going to go with the top. And of course you've got to choose something flat. Nope. I don't know. I really don't know, guys. I think that looks cute. And that looks even better because it's like it matches the bead I put up. So we're going to put that on. And I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. Look, Fabri-Tac is your best. It will, whoops, hold this down. It really will. So there it is there. Now we're going to turn it over and we're going to play with the back. And with the back we're going to add a little bit more of this because it just really does something for it. Now, you're going to need one of these. This is what you're going to need. Now, what I'm going to do with mine is I did have one of these cut out, and I don't know what I did with it. Because we're going to need it. Oh, here it is. Because we're decorating still. So, what I'm going to do is glue so you need the longer bit on the outside there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue this really well, and then we're going to decorate around the back of it. So if you were to pull the pad out and leave it loosely in your journal, this is going to make it look good. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, and I haven't put enough glue there yet to finish it off, so bear with me on that. I'm going to put this here. Just to finish that off. Because we're still going to decorate. And this is what it's all about. Now you can use a glue gun. I've always used fabric glue, and honestly they hold pretty good considering the amount of pages we used. I'll just make sure it's even. And it is. And then I'm just going to line it up like that. And then I'm going to really press hard on this. And then we're going to decorate it. So like I said, you can have this loosely in your journal. So we just find bits and pieces that we've got lying around. And we decorate again. So just remember that is stuck there properly. So all these little bits of scraps that are hanging around that you feel you're not going to use, you can practically utilise them now. That's better. It's nice and blingy. Have that there. Maybe some of that. There was something else I liked, but anyway, we'll glue these down. Because like I said, this is what's going to create and break your page. So we're going to glue that downwards. Then we'll add this too. We're just creating a bit of, I don't know, fabric collage, I suppose you would say. What else is there that can go on there? Nope. Like I said, you've always got bits and pieces hanging around on your desk, so you can basically add and add to your heart's content. And you know what? I reckon that should go there. This will hold, believe you me. Fabri-Tac is very strong. It is very, very strong. And like I said, we're just creating a bit of character to the back, because it doesn't have to be plain Jane. And it's just about layers. Now we can find a nice button that we like, and I think I found a yellow one here that I like, and I'm going to put it there. So it will be a little bit bulky in your journal, but who doesn't like bulky journals? I mean, I love them. I love them. The bulkier they are, the nicer they are. It's amazing what I have to do to find the right button, isn't it? But I don't keep all my buttons on my desk, otherwise they take too much room. So I just generally just find what I got. And here's a blue one. I should have seen that sitting right there, and that can go there. So there, guys, you've created, like, I don't believe that's the best of pieces to hang there. I actually need something a little bit thinner, but I just wanted to show you our little paddy. Oops. And you've got plenty of pages. I think, if I remember correctly, it was 13. But I'll get a journal and I'll show you how it looks in there. So, what journal have I got? So there's our journal. And yes, scrubby. I might put a different page actually. And this should slide on in and out quite easily if you've glued down those laces off. And there you are. You've created a scrubby paddy with 13 pages. And if you don't want it attached to your book and you want it just like a tag, just pull it out gently, because we just only put the glue on, remember? And it's pretty well fine. You can put it in a pocket. One of those side little pockets we decorated the other week. So it's either that or that. I'm not real keen on that bit, but I still think it looks quite cute. So there's your scrubby paddy. I would make sure the bits and pieces on the back are stuck down so that they don't become, you know, like they don't pull and stuff like that. But that's our scrubby paddy, and it looks neat. So there you go. I do believe that's too bulky, and I'll make amendments to that. But it's still cute anyway. So there's your scrubby paddy. So thanks for watching, everyone. These are easy to make using your scraps. No waste. So that's it for today. And like I said, I used basically these little things for the back because they look cute and they're on cardstock. And honestly, this is stuck down fast. It's not going to go anywhere. Neither is the buttons. Fabri-Tac is a really good glue for sticking down things. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that short little tutorial. It's nothing major. It's a bookmark, scrappy, raggedy tag, paddy. You can hook it to your page or you can tuck it in your pocket. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see you next time. Bye for now.